Okay, I haven't made a video in a long time. Obviously because of all the, crap going on right now in the world. I've obviously had better things to do to manage my time and make money so I can still, relatively live comfortably and have enough food, so. But, I play games every now and then, maybe an hour or two a day. Because it's more or less of a hobby now. I've been playing games for my life, pretty much. And I make money sometimes doing it too because I help people out. I help them learn certain things, help them get past certain things. It's a good way to make cheap money. But, anyways, there's a game, ForHonor, on the PlayStation 4 that I play. And my god, Ubisoft has pretty much just trashed it. With the last update it went through. They did a core combat update for the game, and I was really happy about it because they did a lot of really good things. They nerfed a lot of characters. They nerfed Orochi, which is a very, if you don't know what the game is, it's a fighting game based in a very medieval war setting. No guns, no nothing like that. It's all melee weapons. Like Renaissance shit, knights, Vikings, samurai, Chinese fighters. It's a great game. But as of recently, they updated it and it's turned into a complete shit show. They nerfed two characters, one of them being Orochi, which is a Japanese fighter, samurai. He wields a katana, and his light attacks were slowed down because a lot of people were complaining about how fast they were, which is really good. And they gave him an over-top unblockable heavy finisher, which is also really good because it kind of balances that out. They also nerfed Aramusha's heavy startup, which is really good because a lot of people, if you don't know if or even played the game, Aramusha and Orochi are relatively skillless characters. They don't require a lot of skill and or practice to use. You can kind of just spam with them. But Aramusha has gotten nerfed recently, which basically makes it harder to start up a spam, which is really good. But the main gripe I have with this update, the core combat update, is that they essentially made any character that can spam light attacks in short succession overpowered. Because I'm going to give you an example. If you know what I'm talking about and you know these characters, you're obviously going to understand what I'm talking about. Nobushi, Valkyrie, Raider, and Gladiator are prime examples. Raider with his buff recently gave him really quick lights. And due to those characters having those really quick lights, they made sure that the lights are less predictable. So not only are they seemingly faster, you can't counter them as easily as before. So people can light spam, even though they nerfed, quote-unquote nerfed, the stamina penalty for being able to spam lights. And they have given frame advantage to people who have gotten triple light or light comboed into finishers. People still have been able to work around that. Like Nobushi, you can do a side dodge with a light. You'll go down, and if you press light again, you'll get a free bleed off. And you could do that without any punishment towards you. You can just spam that, and you're fine. You can do that repetitively now, because Nobushi's lights in that game, really fast. And a lot of people, I've been seeing them use Nobushi because she's insane now. Like, people thought she was good before. She's God tier. She's S tier in that game now. And it's just, in PvP, it's just nothing but assassins now. Like, anybody that is in PvP is either using Tiandi, Raider, Nobushi, basically any character that gets light attacks off. Berserker, Shinobi, Shaman, Like it's just a complete shit show. And I really, really do love the content that they're pumping into this game. It's really good. It's definitely worth the experience. But they've made it to where new people are at a severe disadvantage. They haven't had the time to get used to all of this shit. And a lot of people don't have the reflex capacity or skill to be able to sit there and be like, oh, in the split second the indicator for an attack lights up, I need to block, or I need to somehow throw a parry out there or dodge it. And some of these characters can feint so fast, it's not even funny. It's like, okay, Aramusha, prime example again. You throw an over top heavy or a side heavy, you can feint that into a lightning quick. And with this update, you can't see it coming. You can't. I mean, you can try reading it, but you will not see it coming, no matter how hard you try. I've been playing the update for the last 3 days, and my god, like I've had to stave away from player versus player because it's just full of spam, like really toxic shit. And I feel as if Ubisoft had the best intentions. I feel, but they fucked over the community hard. Like, people who gank spam and do the cheapest shit win when they don't even have the skill to do basic fucking mix-ups. Just because they spam lights and gank and unblockables. I mean, it's fucked. Ugh. I don't know, I needed to vent about that shit. A lot of my friends on there are pissed. I mean, even with the Warmonger character, that's brand new, by the way. Love her. Fucking character is brilliant. I love the armor. I love the details. I love the voice lines, all the executions, the emotes, the effects for her. Brilliant. I love her. Ubisoft did good on that part. But, I mean, everything else, I can't say it's good. And I mean, there's another thing. A lot of assassins have the endurance perk. And if you have endurance on any character, it basically makes the light spam issue completely invisible to you. Your stamina drain is nothing compared to what it would be if you hit 2 lights. 2 lights are equivalent to 2 heavies, by the way, stamina-wise. Which I find complete bullshit, but I guess it's good for a nerf. But if you have endurance on, that it doesn't exist anymore. You're basically just fine. And you can spam as much as you want as long as you have that in an assassin character. It's fucked. I've said the word fuck in this video so many times, I don't even know. But yeah, I just had to vent about that. Shit's been going down for the past 3 days, and it's fucked. Really is. I've actually been having to be forced to play either really cheap, which I fucking hate doing. I really do hate playing cheap in that game, even though it's basically what you have to do. Because I like skilled gameplay. I like being able to feint, block, fucking parry, dodge, counter. But you can't really do that with some players because of the fact that you can spam, and some characters' range, if you're up close, you can't fucking dodge past them. And it sucks. But yeah, that's all I gotta fucking say. Just needed a vent about that bullshit. But yeah, I imagine a lot of people agree with me. So